It's visible for miles around, the gleaming white water tower in the middle of the Napa-Sonoma Marsh. It stands sentry over a U.S. naval base that was built in World War II and closed in 1993, leaving behind a ghost town in the marsh. But on a sunny day in January, real people gathered there once again to rededicate Skaggs Island to the wetlands and wildlife of San Francisco Bay.
I'd like to welcome you all here for today, celebrating this very important partnership and the start of a great project to finally cleanse the area here of the buildings and turn the project over to fish and wildlife. To give you a little background, a little history of what we have here, the Naval Security Group activity Skaggs Island, which comprises a little over 3,300 acres. As you drove across, you realize it's quite a distance from the front gate all the way back here. Was purchased by the Navy in 1941 and commissioned in 1942. What they created here was a very active communication and intelligence gathering facility, operated for 51 years.
The Navy built a steel flood wall around the marsh to keep the tidewaters from inundating the base. Today, however, an ambitious wetland restoration project would begin that would once again allow bay waters to flow over Skaggs Island.
We want to restore all of this to tidal marsh eventually. We've wanted to do this for many years because this area is a keystone. There are projects throughout the entire North Bay, and Skaggs Island is the keystone for all of that. That is part of a larger San Francisco Bay wetland restoration effort of restoring wetlands throughout the bay. Many of us know that we've lost 85% of all the wetlands in San Francisco Bay, and this is now returning the tide.
The first step in giving Skaggs Island back to the marsh? Bring down the water tower. There.
You are standing in an area where over 7 million people live. This is the San Francisco Bay. It's heavily urbanized. The fact that this type of restoration is taking place here it's phenomenal. I think this scale of restoration here says a lot about what people in this area are about. I really believe that. I've been throughout other refuges, other areas throughout this country, and I have never seen such a large public that fights so hard to see this sort of thing happen. They care more about the landscape here. I think that many people are more environmentally aware, but I also think that because they're so crowded and the freeways are the way they are, that even someone who's not involved with the environmental field, they appreciate driving across Highway 37. They appreciate these open spaces and seeing the birds, the ducks. And even if they don't understand much about it, they can take a deep breath and they instinctively sense that it's good.